И я продолжаю проходить Ведьмака. Во-первых, мне удалось починить курсор. Я просто начал использовать другую программу, OBS. До этого у меня стоял XSplit. OBS, видимо, справляется лучше. Одной проблемой меньше. Так, нам надо было отнести зелье Трис. Идем прямо к ней. Так, я проверю сейчас запись. Так, все записывается. Отлично. Трис, конечно же, забрала все лучшие хоромы во всем замке. Вот, посмотрите на этот пол. Чувствую, без магии тут не обошлось. Подарки. Понятно. Зелье.
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
Конечно, у нас есть время.
I suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... the powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh,
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us.
Кисонька.
Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
As always?
Всегда.
You don't remember anything?
Unfortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Так.
I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
Я сейчас попытаюсь еще раз найти Эскила. Может, теперь можно будет получить квест на кулачный бой. Ну, новый уровень, отлично. Эскил. Не хочешь подраться?
Have you spoken to Lambert about combat?
Yes.
О, да.
He's quick to use his sword, and has quite a bit to say about it. But that's not always the best tactic. Let me show you some hand-to-hand techniques.
Конец.
All right.
Fist fights. Эй, Эскил, ты куда пошел? Дело идет отлично. Главное после удара сразу зажимать уворот. Выносливости хватает. Упс. Это было не так уж сложно. Я чувствую, он поддавался. Ладно тебе, Геральт, успокойся.
Not bad. You seem to be in good shape.
Eskel, you know I need practice.
Новый квест. Фистфайт. Надо уже найти больше. I should look for opportunities to improve my fistfighting skills. В общем, надо найти других соперников. Понятно. Так, походу было обновление, я его не заметил. Tris Marigold is my friend. She saw me die, and my return to a world of a living surprised her. Tris is a sorceress, one of the most influential and talented of her kind. She has numerous powerful friends, and she knows a care more than witchers. She is one of the people who know a way to fortress. Her feeling Tris likes me a lot. Click to see card. Забавная фишка у игры с этими карточками. К сожалению, не все из них нарисованы так же хорошо, как это. Мне это понравилось. Но все равно их довольно забавно собирать. Что что-нибудь скажешь?
How can I help?
Нет.
We'll talk later.
Все обсудили. Так, у меня есть глаз Фрайтенера. Но у меня походу нет алкоголя, да. То есть зелье сварить не получится. Так, ну вроде все, что можно здесь сделать, я нашел. На всякий случай еще раз поговорю с Ламбертом.
What is it, Wolf? We'll speak later.
Говорим с Трисой и завершаем пролог.
Geralt, can we go?
Расскажи про волшебника, напавшего на нас.
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you.
Вилгефордс это не главный злодей в книгах про Геральта. Я ничего не помню, к сожалению. Когда это мы получили? This potion grants vision in total darkness. Cat is said to have been the first potion created specifically for witchers. The concoction allows witchers to pursue monsters into their lairs, including dark caves, ruins and crypts, because it augments vision to keep additional wavelengths of light, prevent blinding, imbibers weapons automatically narrow and bright light. It's possibly a potion most commonly used by witchers. Кошка. Або видеть в темноте.
Geralt, can we go?
Следствие пропавших
The
материалов.
theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
Последствия могут быть серьезными. Как насчет моей памяти?
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
Геральт сейчас ответил так, будто он не хочет говорить о том, почему он потерял память. Интересно. Я раньше не замечал этого. Что ж, пошли.
We shouldn't keep Vesemir waiting.
Come on then.
Прощание слева.
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then
climate.
I'll head east, to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South, to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt. I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
See you, Triss.
Люди, зарекание на матч. Proof to powerful in a fortress Marigold. Вечер Сатаун, search for stolen secrets. Classic. The four corners of the world. Геральт привёл went to south to Вызимы.
Caroline, I'm tired.
It's not far now. We'll be there soon.
I'm cold.
We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd like that.
Very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing?
Dogs? Alvin, do exactly as I say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
They're evil dogs.
Run!
What the hell? Shut the gate, quickly! The beast! The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
Geralt! Melatelli must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her! Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly. You people are monsters! Stand aside! I'll save them myself!
Stop. Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
Так. Первым делом достать меч. И групповой стиль. А нет, я загорелся. Так. Быстрый.
What was that?
Magic, surely.
The beast! Geralt, look!
The time of the sword and axe approaches. The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Today, the final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with a new sun. Reborn of elder blood, of hen Iker, of a planted seed. A seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the Salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Так, мы поговорим позже.
We'll speak later.
Маленькому парню. Вот. Так, вот начало первой главы. Так, соберем лут. Череп. Клыки. Видимо, они успели заесть этого мужика. Каролину мы спасти не смогли. И стражник помер. Надо же.
This cursed plague will keep Vizima's gates closed for some time.
No need to rush.
A notice board. Maybe I can find some witcher's work.
Работа для ведьмака. Так, контракт на баргестов. Берем. Утопса. Берем. Гуля. Берем. Арест Воррент. Воррент for профессора Арест. Берем. Так, это мы все позже почитаем. И зайдем в гостиницу и подождем до утра. Так, таверна. Так, можно оставлять вещи на хранение. Понятно. Олаф. Это мне и нужен. О! Наверное, Шаня нас вылечил с помощью магии. А разве она маг? Я думал, она лекарь. Не важно.
What do you want?
Give me a beer.
Your kind's not welcome here.
I said I wanted a beer.
We have no more. Very well. I'll see what I have.
Good man.
Everyone drink up. We're closing.
Innkeeper, do that again and I'll get angry. Wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
All right. I'll just tend to my business and be on my way.
What can I do for you?
Комната.
Got a room?
Yes. For you, 5 orens.
И вместо комнаты нам дали место камина. Вот и вся наша комната. Так. 6 талантов. Интеллект. Сбор трав. Приготовление масел. А понадобится ли она в первой главе? Ну, лишними будут. Берем. Так. Из интеллекта мы взяли все, что доступно на данный момент. Отлично. Знаки. Стан. Увеличивает угол до 180. Возьмем. Ну и стан тогда. Так, пока хватит. И так как я знаю, что в первой главе мы не получим серебряный мяч, будем ходить только с остальным, я думаю, стоит сразу вложиться в стиле. Быстрый стиль, второй уровень возьмем. На первом уровне урон 6-8, на втором 12-20. Довольно солидная прибавка. И силовой 20-30, 40-80. Ну, более чем 2 раза. И ждем до утра.
No challengers?
Так, что у нас там по журналу? Туториал. Witcher's Secrets. I was lucky enough to track down a man with Salamander shaped brooch, a settlement outside Vizima. The locals may know something about the organization. I must win their trust to learn where I can find the members of Salamander. I should talk to the most prominent people in the community. Так, мы прибыли в предместье Вызимы, и чтобы получить доверие местных, мы должны поговорить с выдающимися людьми местными. Salamander's Tale. As the leader of local community, the Reverend may know something about the man in Salamander Brooch. I should see him as soon as possible. Так, во-первых, надо поговорить с преподобным. Monsters and Man. When the beast attacked, the boy was terrified. He went in a magical trance and altered the prophecy. Same so skills have mysteries of their own. To follow them, apparently I should see the Reverend. И опять поговорить с преподобным. Так. Алвин. Парень, которого мы спасли. Boy named Alvin managed to escape the Bargas attack, which cost his foster mother her life. As a result of her shock, he started to divine the future and uttered a prophecy within. I suppose Alvin the sword has a magical powerful powers he cannot control. Так, Алвин является источником магических сил. Но контролировать не в состоянии. Shining. Soon after I arrived, our skills are not shining. An acquaintance from a long time ago, in quite dramatic circumstances. Shani is completely devoted to medicine, a passion, and she had plenty to do in her skills. So there was no time for small talk. I got the impression that sensible, intelligent girl likes me a lot. Еще одна старая знакомая Геральт. Пересмотрю было. Отправлялась в Нюру, Салахас teleported to Vizima. She decided to use her extensive contacts and search for information on Salamander. Трис promised to find me as soon as I arrive in Vizima. Трис находится в Визиме, а мы в Предместьях. Что-то близко. Таверна. The inn of skills was established to cater the needs of travelers and merchants headed for Vizima. A owner has surrounded it with a high palisade. Though the inn does not feature extravagant comforts, it's a safe place to spend the night and eat a meal. And keep also offers wide selection alcohol. It's a favorite meeting place for inhabitants of the skills. So it's always someone to talk or to dice with. Здесь можно будет поиграть в кости. Обожаю эту игру. Наверное, одна из моих самых любимых мини-игр вообще из всех игр. Сделано просто отлично. Так, но с этим мы еще столкнемся. Тимерия. Вот не помню, читал я это или нет. Вроде читал. The kingdom of Temeria has silver lies on a black background with its emblem. Так, эмблема Темерия, серебряные лилии на черном фоне. Надо запомнить. По-моему, стражники носили такую эмблему на своей одежде. This powerful country has gained even more influence in recent years under the wise rule of King Foltest. Across the Ponta River, a kingdom borders Redania. Жаль, здесь нет карты. To the south and east, is hemmed in by mountain range, including Maha. Ага. То есть я правильно тогда отгадал. The mainstay of dwarves and gnomes, past which lie the lands of Valyria and Aedrin. The capital of Temeria is Vizima, lying on the shores of Lake Vizima. The second largest city is Maribor. Temeria means in sound coins, the Oren. Most widespread religion are occult military. They believe in a eternal fire. Temeria is home to the headquarters and many commanders of Order of Flaming Rose. Skills. Like any rich city, Vizima also has its outskills. Near the city walls stand the houses for townspeople who could not afford to live in the city, couldn't stand the stench of its gutters. A little far out among fields and meadows, peasants have patched roof homes. Unfortunately, the hard times have left their mark on their skills. Many houses are vacant. The owners killed in the war, slain the monsters and taken the plague, which is very. Так, давайте сразу прочитаем про баргестов, так как мы будем иметь с ними очень много дел. Currents. Barghests are ghosts which come from the underworld only when summoned. In Unity. Barghests are fearless and cannot be poisoned. Так, трава на них не действует. Coming from underworld they acquire bodies, so they can be stunned and experience pain, although they are somewhat resistant to effects. Их можно застанить, но они в принципе не особо восприимчивы к этому эффекту. Susceptibility. Barghests are sensitive to silver and very susceptible to known attempts. Ага, их легко можно сбить с ног. То есть знак арт. Fast style is most efficient against barghests, and experienced creatures use group style while hunting multiple target barghests. Быстрый стиль против одного, групповой стиль против трех и более. Тактика. They try to surround the opponent and work as a group. One barghest appears, more will follow. This one is blood and death dust. Понятно. People say that barghests are specters, which materialize as ghastly dogs and rescue the living. According to some folk tales, these monsters are scouts of a wild hunt. Our legend says a ghost appears as a sign of divine retribution and body revenge. However, all tales agree on one point. Barghests show the living no mercy. Дикая охота. С ней мы еще будем иметь дело. Так, Аля, ты как?
You saved me, right?
I helped.
I wonder what'll happen to me now.
Waiting for your kin to come?
No. My family has passed on.
Sorry, kid.
It's alright. I barely knew them.
Stand still.
I'm off to play. Come again.
Так, Аля жив. Вроде здоров.
Did you want to ask me something?
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shani. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
То есть она признает, что она не волшебница, но тем не менее может лечить нас. Видимо, это просто игровая условность. Так, что с Альвином?
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Lebioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
В общем, Шани пришла в Изиму, дабы помочь бороться с местной чумой под названием Катрион. Понятно.
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious, muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
Так, сейчас она сказала довольно важную информацию касательно преподобного. А именно то, что местные бандиты избили ребенка. И умирая, он сообщил, что просто пробормотал имя преподобного. Это важно будет.
They killed someone I was fond of and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
We'll speak later.
Catriona. A disease which quickly spread through all the northern countries after the war with Nilgard. Those who suffer from Catriona die a terrible death. Their convulsions become stronger each day, they vomit blood and mucus, and have bloody diarrhea. After a fortnight or so, they die in agony. Ужасная вещь. Распространилась после войны с Нильгардом. Гномы. Точнее, краснолюды. Не очень удачно, конечно, перевели в английской версии. Теряется часть шарма. Краснолюды, ну согласитесь, звучит лучше, чем просто гномы. Или дворовые, не суть. Dwarves are short on humans, but tougher and more muscular. Male dwarves wear long beards. They are usually gruff, but can be merry. They are renowned for their stubbornness, considered excellent craftsmen and warriors. Many have earned grudging acceptance in human society. Still, it is not uncommon for young dwarves to join a skate or rebels to fight for more rights for non-humans and the end of persecution. Telling prophecy. An old elven prophecy about the end of the world. A world's blizzard approaches, the time of the sword and the axe, the time of the white frost and the white light, the time of madness and disdain, that day of final age. The world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with new sun, reborn with elder blood, with hen acre, a planted seed, a seed that will not sprout, but burst into flames. В общем-то, Алвин нам только что об этом сообщил.
I'm itching to hit someone.
Бойцовские куки, не иначе.
Your mother sucks dwarf cock.
Какие приятные люди здесь обитают.
Oh, I'm itching to slap somebody.
Что, прямо с толстым Фредом будем разбираться сразу? Давайте попробуем.
Whoa!
Some tournament going on?
We beat each other for coin.
Interesting.
Fat Fred will rearrange your face, just show me your gold.
How much?
25 orens.
Интересно, у него вообще есть тут?
Tell me about this tournament.
Rules are simple. Punch each other in the face, last man standing wins.
Simple and specific.
25 orens.
I'm in.
Да, у меня есть. Главное не проиграть.
Time to die.
Удар, поворот. Удар. Удар. Поворот. Я думаю, мы справимся без проблем. Какого воротливый толстый фраг.
Who wants to get slapped? No challengers?
Последний удар.
You win.
My reward?
Choose 2 flasks of supreme moonshine and a snack to go with them. A ring or cash.
Водка, кольцо, золото. Конечно же,
The vodka and chaser.
Ah, okay.
Так, толстым рядом мы разобрались. Надо искать другого соперника для кулачного боя. Можно подраться с этими парнями, но опыта за это не дадут. Только деньги. Кстати, сколько у нас денег? 27. Мало. В принципе, можно. Если будут проблемы с деньгами, вернусь. О, спасибо, Шаня. Пьяница. Крестьяне. Торговцы.
Humans and non-humans both pay the double poll tax. A scandal.
Антиквари.
I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Так, что ты продаешь? Так, это очень важно. Торговец. Странно, что он особо не выделяется из толпы. Отметить бы хотя бы зеленым цветом, было бы лучше. У него можно покупать книги, которые дают доступ к сбору трав, ингредиентов с монстров. Но они довольно дорогие. Сейчас мы себе позволить ничего не можем. И ему можно продавать книги, что их практически никто не берет. Так. Эту книжку я читал, продаем. Я читал. Надо 2 свитка эти прочесть. Frightmare's Vision. What's containing a formula for a potion not using a Frightmare's Eye? A potion grants one broad found and consumed. The sorcerers who pioneered witches' mutations discovered that mixing rare and powerful ingredients with more common substances result in potions with strengthens the witches' mutations. This potion made with a Frightmare's Eye transforms and fortifies a witcher's body when consumed. В общем, подобными зельями поели ведьмаков в испытании трав, как я понимаю. И буква Славу. White Bull. Так, по-моему, это уже было. Славу, Кэт, Blizzard, Face Oil. Necrophage Oil. A blade coated with this substance inflicts increased damage on necrophage. Necrophages are accustomed to poisonous weapons, that even the most rancid ghosts and graves cannot withstand the poison once inflicted or blade coats with necrophage oil. Масло против гули и им подобных. Blizzard. Blizzard is one of the most powerful Witcher's potions. It improves the reflex and reaction time, allowing a Witcher to better parry and evade attacks. Witchers usually drink a Blizzard potion immediately before combat. The potion is also favored in especially dangerous situation. Продолжительность короткая. Повышает увороты.
No need to rush. I'm forced to sell my goods out here.
Bad luck. I can't enter the city either.
Want to buy something? Rob me in broad daylight. Go ahead.
What are you peddling?
My life.
Немножко странный диалог был. Прочитали. Arrest warrant. It is hereby declared that the man known as the Professor is guilty of a numerous crimes against the Crown, including, but not limited to, murder, assault, defying city guards and officials, and other wrongs against the kingdom's subjects. Society provides him shelter will be deemed guilty of aiding and abetting him in his crime. This was the duty which subject the Crown to assist the effort to save this man. A reward of 1,000 torrents is hereby offered to anyone who assists in bringing this man to justice, dead or alive. 1000 золота, мертвым или живым. On behalf of His Majesty King Foltest, Vincent Ness, Captain of City Guard. С Винсентом мы еще встретимся. Интересный персонаж. Ага, это добавило нам квест. I found an arrest warrant for a professor, a man responsible for assault on Kaer Morhen and for Leo's death. The professor is a wanted man. Salamander must have enemies. An enemy of my enemy is my friend. I should talk to a city guards in Vizimы, see if they can help me contact the Professor Falls. В общем, у нас есть союзники в борьбе против Саламандра. I need the blood for at least 3 goods. Will pay handsomely. Kalkstein, алхимик. Вот эти объявления, как прочли, можно сразу выкидывать, иначе они занимают слишком много места. The Church of Eternal Fire, 6 individuals capable of dealing with drowners at the riverbank. Payment is contingent on supply and proof of killing free of this. Bring their brains. Багиста. Brave man urgently needed. However brings me 10 barrel skulls, yours of 100 torrents. Abigail, herbalist. Забавно, что она не написала, что ведьма. Нейтральная.
What?
It's not good.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By chance? Really? If only the local peasants chanced to do good once in a while. Oh, no matter. What can I get you?
Так. Еда восполняет довольно мало здоровья. Не имеет большого смысла носить большое количество с собой. Но пока я продавать не буду, в принципе, места еще много в инвентаре. А может, стоит прикупить алкоголя, чтобы сварить зелье. Дереканин спирит. Так, это мы выиграли в бойцовском клубе. Высококачественная база для зелий. Драгонблад. 30, 30, 20. Вот возьмем вот эти за 20. Кидание на хербу. 2 штуки.
What can I get you?
Nothing now, but care to sit down with me for a moment?
Not likely. I'm a decent girl. I'm at work now.
Наверное, второй вариант лучше не выбирать.
Don't be angry. Only a blind man could ignore you.
You sure know how to compliment a woman, sir. What can I get you?
Nothing now. I'll see you later.
Небольшой флирт от Геральта. Так, Солов мы еще не поговорили.
What can I do for you?
Why the gloom?
I don't talk to strangers.
Do you for 5 orens?
For that, I'd talk to a bar guest all day.
Пожалуйста, заплачу.
The plague was devastating. People died in droves. The wailing lingered for 3 moons. If not for the Reverend, we'd all have perished. No wonder we're wary of strangers. You don't know what it's like when the plague takes your family. The Reverend prayed all day to the eternal fire, taking no sustenance. His penance freed us from sin and strengthened our faith. We began by cleansing our homes of sin and filth. We gathered it up, and by the next day, all our foulness was buried or gone. The Reverend then spoke to all who remained. You have done well cleansing your households of sin. I know it was difficult, I know they be kin, but the eternal fire sent pestilence on them as punishment for their sins. You are pure, you shall live. And we believed him, then went outside. The frost was biting, but we did our penance, crawling round the village, praying at the 5 chapels. The next day the village was quiet, as if all were asleep. Fewer have fallen sick since.
An edifying tale. Thanks.
Совпадение? Или преподобный действительно как-то повлиял на болезнь?
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for someone who stayed at this inn.
Look around the tables, but at night guests retire to their rooms. Return tomorrow if you must talk to them.
All right. I'll look around.
What can I do for you?
I'm a witcher.
Ah, by the eternal fire.
Have any work for me?
No. Ask the Reverend.
Okay. I'll speak with him.
What can I do for you?
It's time I was on my way.
Так, утром здесь еще не все персонажи собираются. Нам еще предстоит вернуться в таверну. Давайте выберемся на улицу. Отличная погодка. Нет, серьезно, мне нравится дождь. И также нравится эта фишка, что персонажи прячутся под крышей от дождя. Хотя я все равно заливает. Краснолюд.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Yes, I'm a dwarf. No, I don't support the Scoia'tael. Yes, I've paid both taxes and bribes many times. Today, in fact.
Calm down, I just wanted to talk.
I'll be calm in my grave. Optimistically, that won't be long now.
I'll try not to miss the funeral.
Make sure and show up for the execution, too. They once herded me off to see a non-human get hanged. Let me tell you, laughed my head off.
I gather they don't like non-humans around here.
Neither here nor anywhere in the Northern Kingdoms. An official in Vizima recently won an innovation award. Invented a gallows especially designed for dwarves.
What's so innovative about that?
Nothing, but think of the savings. When you're producing them in the hundreds, all that extra wood can be used to make other goods. Toy swords, for instance.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
Расскажи про Scoia'tael.
Who are the Scoia'tael?
Terrorists, or firebrands you'd call them. They're fighting for the rights of non-humans. Scoia'tael is Elven for squirrels, called that due to the squirrel tails that dangle from their caps.
Вот первый вариант лучше не спрашивать, иначе он разозлится.
Will I find any around here?
You aiming to catch me off guard or just nosy? In any case, I'll not answer you.
Fine. I wouldn't want to cause you trouble. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Why do the locals persecute non-humans?
Why do pricks go in cunts? It's the natural order of things. Humans have always hated dwarves and elves. Not for me to know why.
I'm not sure I understand.
Then ponder it on your own, or discuss it with that maggot Brog. I don't talk to strangers about these things.
Fine.
Yes?
Ну, кто этот Брок? Что-то я даже не могу вспомнить. Интересно. Надо вот внимательно поискать. Нет, серьезно, я не помню персонажа под именем Брок. Кузнецы. Blacksmith can forge unique swords from meteorite. Left click forge in a dialogue and select the sword type. You need at least 3 pieces of meteorite to forge a new sword. Так, 3 куска метеорита, чтобы сковать новый меч. Blacksmith can also burn runes into silver swords. You need at least 3 runes to have a branded in the blade. Либо 3 руны для серебряного меча. Ну, просто и понятно. Но сейчас у нас нет ни того, ни другого.
Yes?
Let's talk about weapons.
Well, I'm no specialist, though I can forge swords. Bring me 3 different ores and I'll forge you an excellent steel sword.
I'll look around for some more.
Another thing. For 35 orens, you can have this excellent sword, Grease. It's not exactly, legal, but, I really need the gold.
Я останусь без денег, правда? Ну да ладно.
This grease improves the quality of rusty weapons.
Oh.
It's lard and some other ingredients. Listen.
Some rain.
Так, получается, я еще и формулу получил. Вот. Это стоило 35 уренов. Greenfried oil. Blade clouds at its substance causes crippling pain to avoiding creature. Creatures which do not feel pain are immune to its effect. Formula for this substance comes from the city of Greenfried. It is widely employed by dark characters of all kinds. Зелье, масло для причинения боли. Пригодится. Так, вот я вижу неизвестные травы. Получается, этот скилл. Где он тут? Да. Не все травы дает нам собирать. Книги все равно придется покупать. Уже начиная с 1 главы. Ну ладно. Кстати, по-моему, ополоть все. Вот что касаемо бочек в людных местах. Мне не нравится вот система того, что... Точнее, отсутствие какой-либо системы воровства. То, что Геральт может просто зайти в любую хату и обобрать ее, несколько нарушает атмосферу. Поэтому я постараюсь придерживаться правила, что я не буду собирать предметы, которые потенциально могут считаться за воровство. Это немножко усложнит игру, но я не думаю, что сильно. Да, уровень я получил. Так, первым делом надо сварить. У меня нет ингредиентов, понятно. Надо бы траву собирать. Тогда просто получится. Так, возьмем второй уровень группового стиля. 2,8. 5,20. Отлично. Сила. Регенерация. Отражение стрел. Звучит очень круто. 3 таланта надо. Ставим. По идее мне надо стамину качать, раз я решил чаще пользоваться знаками. Регенерация плюс 5%. А сколько всего выносливости? Потом посмотрю. Пожалуй, возьмем стамину. И сразу второй уровень. Отлично.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
What's with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the Salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
Колечко не хочет брать. Так, пока продавать нам нечего. Нет, это наемники.
Be alert.
Видимо, наемники таверна, поэтому они не носят городскую форму с гербом Тимерии.
Who's this?
Army life's tough. Damn, I'm thirsty.
Так, я сейчас проверю, может появились Калькштейн хотя бы. Ну да, он здесь.
3 ounces of optimum mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm Cogstein, alchemist.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
I don't think you could afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine. Though I perceived you as someone who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science, and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem, then.
Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right, I'm sorry.
Да, это уж точно он не выглядит.
You don't look like a local.
I live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on... specific? Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Of course not. But you're a mutant, a scientifically wrought improvement, something unnatural.
That explains it.
Don't take offense. I'm merely curious.
Need any help from a witcher?
I do. Check the notice I hung outside.
Уже проверил.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here I thought the locals had no interests beyond their daily concerns.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha! Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator, coupled with an alembic, and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
Where do I get ingredients?
If you wish to obtain components yourself, you'll need books containing drawings and descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and animals. Peddlers are your other alternative, but they'll rip you off. When I require monster tissue or organs, well, I hire a witcher or a hunter.
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire, so I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
Экспериментирую.
I think I've heard enough.
But we've only just begun.
Так, но у нас нет крови боли.
Farewell.
Забавный персонаж. И Уардом. С ним очень надо поговорить.
Finally, someone sensible here.
And you are?
Luvarden, merchant. Of those Luvardens.
Of those or not, I sense you have a job for me.
Unfortunately, My friend disappeared in the cave beneath Vizima's walls.
You think he's dead?
I don't know. I'll pay you 200 orns to rescue him or provide for a decent burial. Will you take the job?
All right.
My friend tried evading the quarantine to enter Vizima.
Why through the cave?
We heard goods were smuggled into Vizima that way.
I'll do what I can.
Be careful. My friend has dealt with monsters before. If he's dead, surely danger follows.
Новое задание. Найти друга Леордана в пещере.
Any news?
Либо его труп. Так. Ты у нас можешь купить колечко и сапфир. Сапфира пока оставлю, колечко продам. Так, еще кто-нибудь? Вот. Игрок.
You don't look like one to be lucky at love, but I wager your luck excels at dice.
I know a bit about the game.
Sir, I wouldn't cheat you. An honest game's what I propose.
Honest? Why choose me? No one else is willing to sit down with you?
Risk is your daily bread, that's clear. I'd consider it an honor to play you.
My pouch is as empty as a smith's bellows.
The peasants round here have nothing but cabbage to wager. A hunter, a worthy opponent, used to fancy a game, but I haven't seen him in a while.
I'm not surprised. I don't doubt you fleeced him.
To be frank, he loved high stakes, yet the dice disliked him from the outset.
Who is this hunter you played?
Must have been quite a lover, for I've never seen such ill luck on a man. He lost a lot of orens.
Watch out. Love wanes. He'll be back for his gold.
I think not, sir. You could smell the loser in him a mile off. The debts must be keeping him away.
Can you make a good living at dice?
That depends entirely on who one plays, sir. The wages are certainly larger in Vizima.
And where in Vizima would I find someone willing to play?
If your money pouch is bursting, try the new Narracourt. You might also choose the Hairy Bear, if you have the nerve.
Поиграть не могу.
Farewell.
I respect risk takers.
Похоже, да. Мне надо сначала найти свой набор костей. Эх, жаль. Думал как раз на партии в кости закончить этот эпизод. Но придется так. Мне надо проверить, как текущая программа все записывает, все хорошо ли. А это было начало первой главы. Увидимся с вами в следующей части, где я собираюсь исследовать Предместья Вызимы. До встречи.